How are you doing, everybody? This is Aaron with OnlyLifeImportant.com with another shoe review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the On Cloudventure Waterproof. I don't know if you know about this shoe, but it's a beast, to say the least. Alright, let's get right into it with the specs of the shoe. I always go through the weight of the shoe, the heel to toe drop, the category of the shoe, and the price. This shoe comes in at a weight of 12 ounces, and that puts it about 3 ounces heavier than every other shoe that I've reviewed so far, at least. The heel to toe drop is only 5 millimeters, which puts it in a little middle of the road. The category of the shoe is that it is a neutral trail runner. This is a weather shoe, and it runs at a steep $170. So now we're going to move on to the outsole, midsole, and upper for the shoe, starting with the grip or rebound rubber on the bottom. There's 11 pods here. They work with the bottom of the shoe, called the speed board, to evenly distribute every foot strike across every single one of those pods. Now they want you to know that each of these pods compresses as you land, giving you a very cushioned feel on every foot strike. The heel pods are a little bit more dense. They do not yield to pressure as well as the ones on the front of the shoe. So for those heavy heel strikers, you have that extra support back there. So it's a landing on sand, taking off on cement sort of feel with this shoe. So moving on to the upper of the shoe, it's, as the name suggests, completely waterproof. As far as I know, as far as they know, there's no water getting in there. There's some hyper reflectivity in the emblems on the sides. Very awesome for those night runners out there. And then they've put this antimicrobial treatment in the sock liner, so you aren't going to get that nasty, sweaty, stinky shoe smell for those of you guys with stinky feet out there. They have their regular lacing system with the Cloudventure. They're a thinner sort of lace, in stark contrast to the Adidas lace or the Asics lace that's kind of puffy. So this one will generally need a double knot. So that about does it for the specs for the shoe. Now, getting on to my review of the Cloudventure Waterproof. I've never run a Cloud before, as you know, I've never run an Asics before this year, and I'm impressed. I think Cloud has a great idea going for them, especially with this rebound rubber technology. Now, the positives of this shoe would be it is completely waterproof, and when you have a waterproof shoe, there's a thermal aspect to it as well. I have run this shoe in 10-degree below zero weather and not had to worry one little bit about heat on my feet, and that's helpful. I'm sure you saw that coming. I think that having a waterproof shoe in your arsenal is a must for us who live in Colorado or the Pacific Northwest, on the East Coast. We just get a ton of Okay, well, the Pacific Northwest gets far more moisture than we do out here, but I still think it's a necessity to have a shoe like this one in your arsenal. I think for a waterproof shoe, this is going to be one of the best ones out there. First of all, this is not a performance fit shoe. It's not like that Adizero Boston. It's not like a Dynaflight. It's not like a Minimus. You move around a lot in this shoe. Sorry, not you. I move around a lot in this shoe, whether it's because of the thinner laces or the nature of snow on the path, I'm not sure, but every time that I've worn this shoe, I've been moving around. Now, that being said, that's not a problem for me. I know it is a problem for a lot of people out there, but I don't mind it when a shoe is moving around. I just want to have, with a shoe like this, some good traction. That being said, this shoe has fantastic traction on the bottom. So, these little pods do a great job of gripping. It's still holding up a lot of its definition after about 100, a little bit less than 100 miles. The one thing that I'll say is when you're running in snow in this shoe, snow gets packed in between, especially on the heel of these pods. So be wary of that. That can quickly get packed into ice. And I'm not kidding. I mean, it has happened every time I ran in the snow in this. But the grip rubber is still working. You're still getting traction, but you can feel that clump right in the middle of the heel and on the toe. So you start carrying a little bit more weight. It is a heavier shoe. It is a stiffer shoe. This waterproof upper, it doesn't flex very much. I don't really like that though. I think if they flexed a little bit more, I would definitely enjoy wearing them more. So getting down to it, between dislike, like, and love, I give this a like. I don't think that my search for a waterproof shoe is over. Granted, this is an amazing piece of engineering. It's tackled everything that I've thrown at it so far, but the feel of the shoe is not right for me. It's a little bit loose, it's a little bit clunky, it's heavy too. I wouldn't be taking this shoe on a 20-mile run, and that's a problem for me because it is a regular part of my running routine. I have other shoes that if it was snowing outside, I would be wearing for that 20-mile run instead of the Cloudventure. All that being said, I think that this could work really well also as a business casual shoe if you work in a colder climate. So you've got that going for you. It's definitely a talking point with the pods. So that wraps up my review of the On Cloudventure Waterproof. It's a pretty cool shoe. Go try it on. Stay tuned for some more shoe reviews. Have some next week. And if you liked the video today, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. If you didn't like the video or you had a better experience with the waterproof Cloudventure, give me a thumbs down. Like I said, it's cool with me. Oh yeah, check out drinksword.com. My buddy Sean Stasko has a really great product out there that I'll be doing a review of here pretty soon. They're doing great things. Like I said, www.drinksword.com. I'll put the link somewhere over here in the video. Go check them out. And as always, time not important, only life important.